Hey guys, welcome to another All Signs reading. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to get some energy for mid-September for each of the individual signs, all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below. They'll be available after the premiere. Yeah, I did do individual monthly readings for each sign, so those are out. You guys can check those out if you would like, or if you haven't already. And then I also do pick-a cards that come out on Saturdays and collective readings that are usually kind of like Monday, Tuesday-ish. So lots for you guys to look at, but let's get into it. So mid-September, we're going to start with Aries here. So let's see, Aries. What do you need to know mid-September? Okay, so we have vibrational match. You are sending out new signals that are bringing forward positive new experiences. And we have the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Ariel. It says, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So there's some sort of opportunity here, Aries, that's coming in for you mid-September. We're kind of like moving forward here. Maybe for some of you, it's already come in for you, but it's like you could be starting it. But I do feel like there is something either you're learning or it's just some sort of new experience. So it's like you could be learning in the sense that it's just new, right? It's like something you haven't maybe gone through before, but it is in alignment with you. So I feel like if you've been questioning that, or if it's something that you're not sure about, I feel like though you're excited about this, you're excited to, get started, move forward with it. It will require some effort, some work, some kind of like continued effort. So it's going to be something that you're going to, like, even she has all these books. So like, I just feel like it's something you're gonna have to kind of dive right in. But some of you are already going to be wanting to do that because it is in this vibrational match. So I feel like it's going to be bringing in really positive energy to you because it feels really good. But you've attracted this because you're in alignment with it. It's something that you've brought into your life because of that. So yeah, some of you could definitely be starting school or a program, or just learning something even on your own, but it's like it's come into your awareness because you're meant to start this right now. This could even be like a new job, positive news with like your finances. It could also be even a person. Maybe there's like an earth sign that you're starting to get to know. So this would be like a very new kind of connection, but whatever it is, again, it's in alignment with you, Aries. So that looks really positive for you. All right. Let's move on to Taurus. There's a lot of cards here, so it's hard sometimes to pick one up. We have soul contracts. Before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assist in the evolution of your soul. I feel like some of you could be maybe going through something challenging. And we also have the Emperor, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Lots of purple here is also what I'm picking up on. Both of them also break down to fours. We have 13, which would break down to a 4, and then we have the Emperor number 4. So I almost feel like some of you have been going through an obstacle or challenge when it comes to your stability, your foundation in life, or your foundation in a specific situation, possibly also as well, like within the home or maybe in a relationship even. But it's like you've had to go through this experience, or you chose to even go through this experience so that your soul could evolve. Okay. I feel like though with this Emperor, there is a sense of you taking charge, dealing with the situation, learning from it, growing, moving forward. Like it's not slowing you down. If anything, you've kind of like conquered this, this lesson that you've been here to learn. So if you've been going through something challenging, I think you're actually finding your stability here. And you've been very motivated to overcome this. And I think you're really starting to step into your power because of this experience that you've gone through. But it's like you were meant to experience this so that you could level up and kind of master this area of your life here. Whether it's relationships, money, finances, your job, whatever it is, right? Certain people in your life, certain relationships in your life, right? Like you've overcome some sort of like battle. It's almost like a shadow work type of thing. You've overcome some sort of obstacle in that way. So you're going to feel like I feel a lot more in control here, Taurus, through the last half of September here. Let's move on to Gemini. We have divine intervention. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention. 6 of Pentacles. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So something is coming in here, Gemini, for you that is like exactly what you need. I feel like some of you could receive some sort of financial news that helps you in some way. Like maybe you don't have to pay something, or maybe you win something, or you gain money in some way, or you get more money than you thought you were going to get, kind of thing. Something kind of like unexpected that you maybe weren't expecting to receive money in that aspect. Others of you, though, this is like just someone helping you out, or like just like something showing up here for you that really just supports your needs at that time. So if you've been struggling with something, it's like something or someone might kind of pop up here that helps you kind of get through whatever you're going through. For some of you, I definitely do see it being like financial, though. Like exactly what you need shows up for you, or if you need a break financially, it's like somehow you get a break. So there's kind of some sort of assistance in the material plane that is kind of, I almost feel like, helping you balance things back out in your life, or it just makes you feel like you have things kind of like under control. So I'm not sure what this would be, but it's something that you're receiving in some capacity here. And it could just be someone doing something really nice for you, but you're like, I don't know, it just kind of like uplifts you or gives you kind of like this sense of like hope in your situation, because I almost feel like there's been a struggle with something, and then it's like this comes in, it's just like, oh, like, okay, cool, this is exactly the break that I needed, kind of thing. So there's going to be some sort of divine intervention here for you, Gemini, and I feel like it's going to be relieving for you. It's going to help relieve some stress from you. Let's move on here to Cancer. Let's get a card here for you. We have Thank Your Lucky Stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Okay, so I feel like some of you have been like waiting for something to fully manifest, or you've been putting a lot of time and energy into something, and it's like maybe you haven't been seeing the fruits of your labor, and that's getting maybe a bit frustrating here. With the Thank Your Lucky Stars, it's giving me just this like sense of gratitude. Like have gratitude for the things and the energy around you, and the things that, the good things in your life, small, big, whatever. And things will start you just have to have patience for the thing that you're waiting and thing that you're wanting to show up here for your future. You've been making good investments. You've been putting energy and time into things in the right way. And I think it's just a matter of seeing things kind of play out here. It's like the harvest just might not be ready yet, right? You can't just like plant seeds and then just expect to pick them right away. So review how things are going, make changes if you feel like you need to make changes in some aspect here. And maybe get ready for the next thing while you're waiting on this current thing, right? But it's like, be grateful for the things you currently have in your life, and that's going to help this move faster, or this come in quicker for you, so you don't feel like you're kind of like waiting and just like waiting in vain kind of thing, right? So I feel like something about gratitude here is important for you, Cancer, while you're waiting for your manifestation or the fruits of your labor to kind of show up here, because they are coming. I feel like the gratitude might help things either move faster for you, or things might show up quicker because you're in the higher vibration to receive it. So take that how it resonates for you there, Cancer. Leo, let's see. What do you need to know here, Leo? We have synergy. It says blending together all your talents helps you to create an energy signature that holds within it your authentic creative expression. And we have the Queen of Cups. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So Leo, this is about kind of like following your heart and what you want to create in your life. I feel like there's something about like being uniquely yourself here, Leo, in something that you do, or bringing kind of your own flair to something. It also could be that you do a lot of different things and then like kind of blending them together in some capacity. But it's like, it's an alignment. It's just how you live your life. It's how you are you, and kind of like showcasing that. You could have like some sort of intuitive idea to kind of blend things together. This would be kind of like in a creative endeavor or in your work or your career in some way, your business, right? You might have some sort of idea here that comes through intuitively. That's like something you want to bring together or create or just give your kind of like authenticity to. This could be even around the home or around your family, or maybe like you have a business surrounding that in some capacity. There's very much this like motherly, nurturing energy. So it could be kind of like maybe you're in the healing industry, or maybe you're in kind of the more spiritual industry, right? But it's something where there's like, you're taking two different things or multiple different things and bringing them together to create your own thing in some capacity. Even if other people do those things, it's like the way you put it together is different. And so I feel like you just need to follow that and trust that. And I think it's going to be really powerful because it has this authentic expression of you. It's like your own flavor, your own stamp on something. And this could even just be like how to live your life, how to have a family, how to have a home, like how you want to live things, right? Might be different, or you're taking all these different aspects and kind of blending them into one. But whatever it is that you're creating here, it's uniquely you and it's uniquely your own. And so that's the magic in it. That's the magic in it. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Okay. Let's move on here to Virgo. We have guiding light. It says, in your darkest hour, you'll find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. And we have the Six of Wands. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So it's like you know when people always say like the light at the end of the tunnel, it's like you're at the light. You've reached the end, victory over a battle here, right? Six of Wands. So I feel like you've gone through the darkest hour, you've gone through the challenge, you've gone through the struggle, and you're now starting to come out like the other side of it. And it's like you've successfully completed something. You've overcome this obstacle, you've overcome this challenge, and now you're ready to move on. You're ready to go to the next thing, or you're just free to kind of do what you want to do here. Some of you could almost feel like you won, like you feel like you've accomplished something really big here in your life. Maybe some of you have even just like completed a task here, and so this is really helping you kind of move forward in your life in some big way. But regardless, I just feel like whatever this situation was, like you're not in the thick of it anymore. You're kind of out in, on the other side of it. And it's like, that's allowing you to kind of shine. And I feel like you've trusted your intuition through this. It's just why it's helped you like kind of get through it. And if you're wanting to have a victory in something, you just got to keep going in the direction that feels like it's, you know, being opened for you, or just like that feels in alignment with you. But I see you successfully completing something if you haven't already, and you're going to be getting a victory here and moving on to better things. So whatever you're doing a good job at it. And you just need to kind of stick through it to see the other side. But some of you, it's saying like you've done that, like you're out the other side now. Let's move on to Libra. We have perfectionist. Keep your standards high and honorable, but let go of the need to be perfect. And we have the King of Swords. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Okay, so things might not be going exactly to plan. It is important that you're sticking to your integrity when it comes to a certain situation or where you want things to go in your life, but things might just need to I don't know, it's like you might not be able to just kind of like go through something the way that you thought you were originally going to be going through it. So you might need to communicate and be open and honest with either other people in the situation if it involves that, or even just with yourself, and be very rational and very logical about the situation rather than like trying to be perfect. If you're trying to make anything perfect, It's like, yes, keep your standards high, but you don't need to be perfect in how this all kind of falls through or how you move through it, right? Stay in your integrity, keep your standards high, but you might need to be more realistic about the situation. Perfectionism is not realistic, right? No one's perfect. No situation's perfect. There's always flaws, right? And so it's like you're needing to kind of let go of that. Either maybe this is against your, like in yourself, right? Maybe it's in a situation or a project you're working on. Maybe it's a relationship and a person you're dealing with that it's like they're not going to be perfect, right? Having to kind of like, again, keep your boundaries and what you accept, keep those high, but it's like people make mistakes. Situations don't always go to plan, right? Just be open to that and make the changes that need to be made and just be more realistic about maybe the situation or this person, and just like, you know, not be so harsh or so judgmental of the situation. So I'm not sure what this is with regards to, but there's something that it's like, it might not be going your way and you just need to accept that and just pivot. It doesn't mean you need to change what you're doing or what you're accepting, but it's like the way that maybe you're going about it might need to shift a little bit, or your perception on the situation might need to shift a little bit. So that's what I have for you, Libra. We're going to move on to Scorpio. We have false assumptions. This is simply a misunderstanding. Let go of the need to be right. Some of you might have like an argument with someone. King of Wands. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So I feel like there's something like you're needing to kind of take a step back from a situation here, Scorpio. There could be a misunderstanding between you and another person, maybe even a fire sign. And there's a need to like kind of drop the ego, because like the King of Wands in reverse would be like ego, right? So kind of drop the ego, drop the need to be right. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture of what's the most important situation here, and just let go of the rest. I feel like the more you can kind of focus on the bigger picture and maybe just like let things play out, then you're going to get what you need from the situation to make the best decision. But it's like if you jump to conclusions in a situation, you might find out that you acted impulsively, right? So it's like kind of taking like the more mature stance of like, okay, well, let's just get the bigger story here. Let's get all sides of the story rather than making assumptions in the situation, because it could be just a misunderstanding between people, or maybe a miscommunication in the sense of like hearing one thing, freaking out on someone, let's say, but it's like they didn't even say that, or it's not even how it played out, right? Like just maybe getting like some false information around a situation. So we want to make sure we're not jumping to conclusions here in some situation here. Because I almost feel like there could be like drama, or there could be like a flare of someone overreacting, but maybe not knowing the full picture of the situation. So if that's you, or if you're dealing with someone, just be like mindful of that, and maybe just taking a step back from the situation so that you can observe it from like a third perspective, like a third eye kind of thing, right? Take yourself out of it, if that makes sense. But I feel like there could be a misunderstanding that comes up here in September for you that you might have to just be cautious with how you navigate around it so you don't jump to conclusions in it. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's see. Sagittarius. We have empathic overload, sorry. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. And we have the Three of Wands. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Take time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Okay, so some of you could be like, I think you've maybe been like having, it's interesting, I'm kind of getting like two messages here. So some of you, like you could be really sensitive at this time, like intuitively, barely picking up on a lot of energies and stuff. And so that could be influencing how you're moving forward here in something, or preventing you from moving forward. Okay, so if that's you, be cautious of that. It's interesting though, they're both threes, 3 and 3. I feel like though, the biggest message here is that for you, Sag, there's something that's moving forward because you followed your intuition. You followed these insights that have been coming through. Like if you're honoring these insights and this like this intuitive aspect of yourself, you might be surprised of like how things turn out the way that either you planned or the way that you thought they would or the way that you intuitively felt they would. It might have seemed maybe crazy at the time, but things actually do kind of like move forward in the right direction, and like then you can take actions from this place. So it's almost like you're kind of getting this like crazy idea to like go in a certain direction, and you might not know how it's going to pan out, but it actually pans out better than you thought or like you hoped it would. But I feel like you could be absorbing a lot of energies right now. So if you are feeling overloaded, then, you know, do what you need to do to kind of clear your energy, take a break, that sort of thing, rest. But some of you just need to respect the fact that you are intuitive. You do have this capability, and that's going to allow you to kind of make really good decisions here moving forward. So there's something like growing abundantly, threes here, right? It makes me think of the Empress energy. There's something that can grow here for you if you follow your intuition. So keep that in mind as things are coming up here for you mid-September. All right, Capricorn. We have boon. Heaven is rushing in and showering you with blessings. Open your heart to receive. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful, Capricorn. Okay, it says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for beautiful things in life. So some of you are receiving something that's like fulfilling for you. I feel like though you're receiving these blessings because you've been putting in the effort, the work. I feel like you've been working really hard to have something really beautiful in your life, or just something that feels very much in alignment with you. And it's just about opening your heart to receive the blessings. I feel like you're either, like some of you are just seeing success in what you've been putting effort and energy into. And I feel like things are materializing for you. Some of you, your financial situation's improving, or you've been working really hard on gaining some level of control or success financially in your life. And I feel like you are like conquering that. Some of you are like doing what others would seem to be impossible as well, because I'm getting this like unicorn energy here. So yeah, there just seems to be this lots of blessings coming in for you, Capricorn, in the last half of September, but it's like because you've put the effort in and you've been really trying to create this beautiful thing in your life, and now you're able to like fully receive the fruits of your labor, right? So yeah, I see something really kind of like going in a positive direction, and it's like you feel really accomplished with it, and like things are moving in the right direction for you as well. So I like that. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. I'm gonna get one from in here for you. We have dreams. It says your dreams may be more vivid and intense than usual, so pay attention to your dreams right now, Aquarius. And we have 66 and we have 15, which breaks down to a 6. It says release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So Aquarius here, I almost feel like there could be something in your dreams that's showing you a block in your life. Some of you have been maybe having bad dreams, or just dreams that are waking you up at night that just seem really intense, and I feel like you may need to either detox like your foods or something, or change the things you're eating, or how close to bed you're eating or something like that. Kind of a more specific message. But others of you, this is like your mind, like clearing your mind before you go to bed, like clearing your energy before you go to bed. But it's like I almost feel like something's popping up here in your dreams, or while you're sleeping, or even when you're daydreaming and stuff, like your thoughts when other things maybe aren't. I don't know, it's like there's something distracting you, that it's like you're just, again, it says unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So it's like something's just making you doubt yourself. So, you know, let go of these things, release these energies here, this emotion towards whatever it is. And this could even be like something is literally blocking your dreams, your goals, like what you're trying to aspire to create in your life. So there's something blocking you here. And I feel like you're going to be, there's signs and symbols and synchronicities around what the thing is that's blocking you. And I think it's just a matter of paying attention to that and then finding a way to release it. Some of you, though, again, it's like cleaning up your diet or cleaning up like maybe your routines or like the way you go about your day, right? Like decisions and choices and things like that you're making. Some of you might have Capricorn in your chart, maybe Pisces as well. But there's something here that is kind of keeping you in limbo. And I feel like your dreams, your intuition are trying to tell you that. It's just a matter of listening and then kind of like paying attention to those changes that you're kind of getting, these insights that you need to kind of make. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And we're going to move on to Pisces here. We have inner guidance. It is time for you to pay attention and listen to the guidance of your soul. And we have the 10 of Swords. Interesting, they're both 10s, 46 and then 10. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So some of you, like your inner guidance is asking you to leave something behind. It's like the show is done, right? She's bowing. I think something has come to a conclusion or an end here. And so it's like the inner part of you is like, there's better things out there for me. There's new things out there for me. I don't need to keep holding on to this, like, you know. The longer you hold on to things, the harder it is to move on to the next thing, right? So putting the past behind you, some of you, this could be leaving a situation or a relationship behind. It could be leaving a job or an industry behind, moving, right? It's like you're free from this. You can let this go. It's just you who's holding on to it. So if it's still in your life, it's like you're holding on to this. And it's time to let it go so that new opportunities can come in. Because if you're holding on to something, it could be blocking new opportunities from coming in towards you. A lot of you, I feel like intuitively, you know it's time to let go. You know it's time to release something here. And so you're needing to kind of pay attention to that, listen to that, trust yourself, right? And kind of take the steps that you know your soul needs you to take or wants you to take here. It's kind of like this inner, like, almost like a nagging feeling where you're like, I know I need to do this. I know I need to do this. But it's like there's a bit of resistance, it feels. So I feel like once you can finally release this fully, and some of you, it's just like, because it's a 10 of Swords, it's like it's still maybe in your mind, but once you can fully release it, it's like there's going to be new and better opportunities that will start to come in here for you. So there's better things out there for you, Pisces. You just got to put the past behind you and allow yourself to move forward here. So that is what I have for you, and that is what I have for the all signs reading. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. You guys can check out Sun, Moon, Rising. Obviously, timestamps, like I said, are down below. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.